So this made me laugh and it's really sweet. I got a message from a TikTok creator, one that I really admire. Her content's really good. I'm not going to put her name here just because I haven't chatted to her about it, but yeah, you know who you are if you see this. And it just made me smile, but I also thought there's something that I could talk about here as well. So she says, random question, how the hell do you make content so frequently? I'm in awe. Do you work off a content calendar? You're a machine. So if you follow me, you'll know that I post quite a lot. I aim for 5 videos per day. If you don't follow me, why not? Make sure you do. I have a bottle of champagne waiting for 100k, so come on. But as pointed out in these DMs, 5 videos a day is a lot. The reason I do this, and I've talked about this in other videos, is I don't really know what's going to kick off, what's going to go viral, what's going to do well for my account. So I don't have control of the algorithm, but what I do have control of is how many videos I do. I have control of my output. So I always try to focus on what I can control and forget about the rest. When I first started here on TikTok 3 or 4 months ago, I experimented to see what worked. And I noticed that the more videos I put out, the more my account grew and the more incoming traffic I got and the more sales I made. So that became my watchword, is volume, volume, volume. The good thing about volume is that the more you do something, the better at it you get. So if you watch some of my earlier videos, I'm stuttering my way through. I don't really have a train of thought. They're a bit of a mess. They're embarrassing, but I've left them up anyway. By doing 5 videos a day, so spending at least an hour a day on content creation, I have actually become a better speaker. I've become better at delivering information. I've become more fluent. I even find that I'm tripping over my verbal tics less and less. And this has transferred to working on stage as well. When I give presentations and workshops, I'm a better speaker because of this. And because there's now a fluency that comes from speaking just by putting in the repetitions, it's also a lot easier for me just to grab the camera and record without having to script, without having to overthink what I'm going to do. So the other day I was coming back from the theatre. I'd gone to see Spirited Away, which was fantastic. Make sure you go and see it if you are in London. And I noticed there was a trending search on TikTok about facing your fears or something. I forget what it is exactly. But basically I got home and it was 11:30. I should have been going to bed, but I was like, no, I'm just going to quickly bang out a quick video. No overthinking, just this is the topic, I'm going to talk about it for 2 minutes. Did that video go viral? No. Did it get a few thousand views extra and added a few followers? Yes, absolutely. And I think this is the key to going on TikTok, is to not over-edit, not over-editorialize yourself, but allow yourself just to create and to publish without worrying too much about how it's going to do. There's a bit of a catch-22 here though, because you get good at publishing without worrying too much by publishing a lot. If you're publishing 100 different things a week, you're not going to worry too much about one thing. But to get to that point of publishing at that volume requires you to start publishing. So the best advice I can give is to genuinely stop agonizing about each piece, get it done, get it published. And then the whole